I love puzzles. I remember having a dedicated table set up in our basement just for setting puzzles. I was doing 1,000-piece puzzles at 10 or 11, and I know I got that particular interest from my grandpa. Love you, big guy. From my love of puzzles came a love for all things puzzle related. Word puzzles, logic puzzles, word finds, fill in the blanks, puzzle books. You get the idea. Except for crosswords. Crosswords can burn in a fire. When I played my first puzzle video game, I loved it. It directly combined my love of puzzles, thinking outside the box, and video game. So when I picked up the Turing Test for Xbox One, it was instantly a new favorite for me. Now it was a short game, maybe about 4 hours or so, but very enjoyable. It was good, clean, cranium fun for every minute of this game, and only really stumped me on 2 separate parts. Hey everyone, Eezore here, and today's Eechieve video is on the Turing Test. Let's break it down. Now the first thing to note is that while everyone else reviews this as a Portal without Portals game, I think this is unfair. Saying that Portal is the only good puzzle game out there is an insult. True, it's an amazing puzzle game, but it also had the benefit of a Valve's amazing team to create and design it. The team who designed this game only made one puzzle game before this, Pneuma, Breath of Life. So for only being a second generation puzzle game and being compared to Portal is kinda crazy. The story is interesting and is very straightforward. You play as Ava Turing and are an engineer stationed in the space station above Europa, one of Jupiter's moons. When communications are lost with the ground team, you get sent in to investigate. You converse with the AI known as Tom, and it's an intriguing conversation more often than not.
Have you heard of the Turing Test, Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing Test, a human judge has 2 conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing Test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation, wouldn't you say?
There is a surprise or 2 in the game, but I won't go into details. The puzzle, however, I will. You are given an EMP gun, which is able to grab and shoot electrical pulses. It's weird to explain, but easy to see. You grab power from one node and throw it at other nodes to open doors, power lifts, and light bridges. As I stated, for the most part, there aren't too many difficult puzzles. There were like 2 that gave me some trouble. Only one just flat out made me stuck, and that's the genius of it. With 70 puzzles, only having one that is difficult to figure out is a tribute to the developer's ability to teach you how to solve them. They start out with, use power to open door, then throw the box through the window to power the door, then having both boxes to carry and orbs to grab to solve a puzzle, all the while knowing that there is a method to the madness. Then add in different colors that do different things. Blue is constant power, green and purple pulse as opposites, red is a short burst. It gets really creative on solving the puzzles based on those factors, and again, only having a few hard puzzles from all that shows how well they're crafted from the team. Now there is fault in the game, and the biggest one is how bland the game feels. The game explains that the rooms were created as storage by computer AI workers, and that the humans have turned them into puzzles, but they all pretty much look the same. The bland white walls that you see across the board are only given color by a few lights that are not that noticeable. And a few areas that are different are so short and mandatory that it wasn't as impressive. I mean, the Ratman stashes from Portal were awesome, given just enough to help flesh out the world while leaving it open to the gamer's interpretation. Turing just didn't have that. And the loading, oh my god, the loading was so bad. After every room there was anywhere from a 3-second to 15-second load wait. And it's just like, why? That was annoying as all get out, and usually loading doesn't get to me. But having after every single puzzle? Seriously? Maybe it was just the Xbox version, but it was just no. So now let's talk about the achievements. This was an easy list with a little help. If you go through the game like normal, you get 8 out of 15 achievements. Again, there are very few tough puzzles, and as a whole it was a more positive experience than negative. Just annoying with that freaking loading. The last 7 achievements are based around the optional puzzles of the game. Around every 6 or so puzzle in each chapter is an optional doorway with a ladder that leads to an extra puzzle. They range from not overly difficult to figure out, usually just needing to come back after experiencing more of the game, to what the funk is up with that stupid puzzle. They all have mechanics that you don't use in the actual game, so figuring them out just takes a little extra step outside the box, like needing to walk instead of run across a bridge, rolling a box down the stairs, blocking the camera's point of view, needing to be fluent in Boolean logic. I mean, what even is that logic? V is true, upside down V is false, and or true false, lots of possibilities. Why? Stupid Boolean logic. If you get stuck on any of the puzzles, just watch a quick guide for solving it. I mean, you could watch an entire walkthrough just to run through the game in like 4 hours with all the achievements, but it does take away from the game quite a bit. I would say try going through it just once by yourself, and really try the optional puzzles. Then check it out if you get stuck. I would say mainly because of the potential of ease with the guides, everyone can easily achieve that 100% completion rate. Go get you some easy points. Or trophies, if that's your thing. You do you. Just not literally, that's gross.
The Turing Test is a great puzzle game that really does things right for the most part. The loading is annoying, and the rooms are bland, but the story is short enough before it really ruins the whole game. I think that people need to give it a bit more credit, and I don't really like having Portal as the end-all be-all for puzzle games. If you hear it's like Portal without portals, it really doesn't do the game justice. But what do you think? Leave a comment down below and let me know if you've played both, which one you think kind of is better. I really want to know. It's really interesting to me, actually. If you like the video, click the like button. I mean, duh, it's in the name. And if you enjoy achievements and other video game related content, that's kind of my PB&J. Sorry if that joke offends you because you have a nut allergy. Not sorry. Till next time, everyone. I've been Eezore. Keep your story going.